What is good? What is good? This is Daz Bones, back and better than ever, and I am with
Monkey D. Michael.
And we are so happy to be back with this One Piece content, man, because it is at an all-time high. Oda has outdone himself week after week. I feel like we've been getting spoiled, honestly.
This man has
with
just
the
been
heat that
straight feeding us every week, and with the breaks, everybody knows it's like starving, and when he comes back, it's just another feast.
Yeah, like, I don't think with the anime being down due to the servers for Toei and all that being hacked, the fan base has really just been nipping at the butt to get the newest content.
Anything
because it's fresh, and they know that all the hype with the manga readers is high, so they can't really hold out. But I'm telling you, once you see it fleshed out, anime onlys, you will not be disappointed. Oda is really just in his bag like he has never been before. This has been, I'd say, the 1040, since that's the most recent stuff. That's just been classic after classic, it seems like.
The past 6 chapters, he's just outdone himself, especially like considering like when you look at all of the lore that he's been sprinkling in throughout the whole Wano arc.
He still has a couple steps before he gets to Awakening, because yes, he is learning how to blend his Conqueror's attacks with his regular Devil Fruit and Haki attacks, which is making them stronger.
Right.
But he still hasn't fully mastered how to do that whenever he wants.
Right.
And that's kind of what Awakening is showing him. And that's kind of what Kaido is giving him that nod of approval with finally now. Yeah, this is what you're feeling now. This sort of feeling of invincibility. Like nobody can really F with you if you don't want him to.
I think that Kaido's, like, at this point, he's questioning, like, who are you? Like what is actually going on? I can't make sense of it.
Yeah, he knows that, yes, Monkey D. Luffy, he's the grandson of Garp, like there. He has his own little rowdiness to him, but you are clearly something. You are not just someone.
Yeah, you're not just a rubber paramecia. Like there's too much going on. Like I'm seeing like different forms going on. You shouldn't be able to do this being just a rubber person.
Yeah, like all these animal forms with like Snake Man and Tank Man, and then like the basic Bounce Man was almost a gorilla-like figure, and like all these animal manifestations, and then just the fact that he can do these Thor elephant guns and Red Hawk, which is the homage to Ace attack. Like how, if you're just a rubber man, how are you able to do that? But that was never the T in the first place. He was always way more than that. It was really just what he was limiting his imagination to.
Yeah, I mean, and I just rewatched the Skypiea arc, so I talk about this a lot right now, but like in the Skypiea arc, his fight with Enoru was like absolutely ridiculous. His brain like doing whatever he possibly could to like try and figure out how to fight in this fight, even like going as far as going Gomu Gomunu Airhead. Like what is that?
That
like,
is not just a rubber attack. That's
it's him just like trying to like think of what possibly he can do better to like more effectuate his attacks.
Yeah, and you know for a fact that he's always been sort of a fighting and combat genius, so the fact that he's been able to copy what he's seen somebody do and make his own rendition of it, because we know Gear 2nd was just him copying Tech Eye, and that's clearly not just something you should be able to do if you are just made of rubber. You are clearly making your own version of what you see. Like that's what Katakuri was an example of, because yes, their devil fruits are similar, but Katakuri thought that he had the next tier above Luffy, when in reality he was the next tier under Luffy, because he didn't realize what Luffy was, because Luffy doesn't know what he is.
Yeah, and that's what's actually really interesting, is even Luffy's not realizing the fact that he's a Zoan, even though that everybody has been pointing it out to him that it's kind of weird what's going on with you. The fact that he's like, oh, like, you know, what should I name this most recent attack, Gomu Gomuno something. He's still thinking that he's just a rubber person. So I'm wondering how this can change his moves if someone in fact shows him and explains to him his actual ability.
They're limiting his power by not like keeping secrets about it and giving it a false name, because we know that it's a mythical Zoan. It's Sirius, the human, like the Nika sun god version of a devil fruit. So we know that they are literally dropping hints of you are on an entire different tier than everybody else and don't even know it. Like they call it a rubber ability just so
like
it
he's
can
power
be comprehended
himself by pure ignorance, which I think is like most hilarious scariest part of it all because that's Luffy in nature. He's just, you know, kind of ignorant.
It's been the world government mentioned that it's been evading them for years, and we see why, because Zoans have always been considered to have a mind of their own. So it's been clearly just looking for the right person to get it. Luffy is that guy. Between what we're seeing between him and Kaido on the rooftop, what we're seeing from the fellow Straw Hat members, like witnessing his hockey from like beneath the dome, like just what is this hockey? Like they like, what is Luffy on right now? They all know, just being with his crew and being around him for so long, that it's him, but this is a different type of Luffy. So they know it's him, but at the same time it's a thing to them. It's not
I mean, it's just honestly been crazy. The moment that Zunisha started hearing the dun-up-duh of Luffy's heartbeat, you know, like, and she was like, Joy Boy has arrived. I about, like, my heart, like, about stopped. I about passed out. I thought it was ridiculous. And then we see Luffy starting to melt. I was like, what is he like? What is going on?
There's clearly a connection between Momo, Zunisha, and Luffy, and we thought it was just a hero of all things type deal, but Luffy is a vessel for something way greater than initially thought, and that's what we can all appreciate so much about this historic run that Oda is on. Not only is he showing that light to Luffy, but like you get to see Luffy as he clashes, but you get to see everybody witness that. So that's really what's gonna like shake the world. Not only Luffy doing this, but all these world government heads, CP0's there, all of these movers and shakers of the next pirate generation are there. So they are witnessing this next Battle of God's Valley for real.
I mean, you gotta assume that admirals are on the way currently. Like, I mean, considering the one guy is currently down by Kaido, we have to assume that at least one of the CP0 members have been able to contact the world government. I think we messed up.
Yeah, we didn't bring enough. We need more. Bring everybody, please. Bring everybody.
it's gonna be
call
ridiculous.
the cavalry.
Literally, and we still haven't even figured out what's going on with Big Mom's crew. Like they haven't had hardly anything to do with this whole fight, which I think is kind of weird. And I'm wondering if they're gonna enter back into the scene.
Yeah, hopefully more still to come from the Big Mom pirates. More to come from Chopper and Brook, honestly, because they've been playing their nice auxiliary support roles. But I want to fight, man. I really want, even if it's just some meathead BS like Battle Shonen, let the young guns get they smoke. Everybody has to get their power up somehow, and Chopper can't get it just from healing everybody. He gotta fight. He got a zone too.
Yeah, so we'll see an awakening. Well, no, I think that's asking too much. I'd love to see a awakening from.
No, not yet.
I mean, a Chopper awakening would be interesting because I wonder how that would work.
And on that note, man, we love so much all this One Piece content, man. Be on the lookout for more Streamcast content as we crank it back with this new format, man. We love to be back. We love all the support y'all have been showing us. Check out the new merch, the Red Streamcast merch, man. And all coats and colors, all flavors, red, white, and black. And we're gonna be coming with more content, more merch, man. Appreciate the ride with us, man. This has been Daz Bones
and Monkey D. Michael.
You know the Little Stars blooms twice.